Okay, so here's an overview of this 2017 Lexus RX 350. You've got front camera right there. You've got cameras under the door mirrors, and you've got cameras around back here to make the 360 camera. The trunk button is just right up under the Lexus emblem right here. You just push it, and it'll pop open. And I think you can use this to like adjust the height that it opens to, but to close it, you just push that button. And let's see, is there anything notable back here? I think let's see. Oh yeah, spare tire under there and a little storage, first aid kit. That's how you will lower the rear seats, those latches. That's about it for back here. You do have the little parking sensors right there it'll kind of like alert you when you get too close to somebody or something. Gas cap pretty standard, just open it up, one click to close it, no big deal. Any door you walk up to, if you got the key in your pocket or in your purse or something, you put your hand on the door handle, it'll unlock, so that's kind of nice. Window switch. It's got the upgraded speaker, 17 speaker, whatever. Nice sound system in this thing. There's no rear climate control like per se to change the temperature in the rear, but it's all controlled through the front, which is fine for a vehicle this size. You don't need anything different. Cup holders, a little storage area right there. You got the panoramic roof, which is half open for some reason. I don't know why. Let's see. Okay, so the mirrors, when you lock the car, I've got them set to automatically fold. And then as soon as the car is unlocked, they just fold right back out. All right, let's go through some buttons. You can set your personal seat with this. What you'll do is you get in the car and you'll adjust like where your mirrors are, comfortable for you, your seat position and your bolster and all that kind of stuff. And then you'll hit the set button, and then you'll click 1, 2, or 3, whichever one you want to be your personal seat position. To adjust your steering wheel position, you got this little toggle here for up, down, out, and back. The auto button, I actually don't know what that does. It may be like auto, like mirror folding or auto dimming or something like that. I'm not exactly sure, but this button right there is how you manually fold the mirrors. And that, like, if you're going through a car wash or something and you want them to fold, you can hit that button. These buttons, HUD is for your heads-up display. That'll, I think, turn it off and back on. The view button down here is how you just like turn on your camera system if you're just sitting still or moving or whatever. Heated steering wheel is this one. This is for your auto high beam headlights. To do that, you have to push the button in, and then it'll tell you to like turn the headlights or turn your brights on. So you'll just like push this stick out, and that'll do your auto high beams, which are really nice. You're not having to fiddle with that at night. All right, so steering wheel, you got your volume. This is how you change track, up, down. Mode, this is how you change like your like audio input mode. Obviously, this is voice control, which I've never used that ever. If you're taking or hanging up a phone call, that's how you answer. That's how you decline or hang up or whatever. That's your lane keep or lane mitigation, whatever it's called. That kind of like will buzz at you or shake the wheel or kind of align you in your lane if you want to use that. I've never really used it much. It works okay. This one, though, this is your adaptive cruise. Works perfect. You'll hit that button, and then this is how you turn on and off the cruise controls. This side little, I don't know if you can see that, on and off. You'll click that in, and you'll hit this button, and it'll pop up how far you want to follow a car. And you can select, 3 bar, 2 bar, 1 bar, whatever it is, and then click down on that to set your cruise control. All right. You got your little windshield washer stuff, your what do you call it? Wipers controls are right here. It's pretty standard stuff. I leave the actual just running lights on when that little toggle thing is on auto. I don't know if you can see that. It'll be on auto. That just keeps it to where it'll turn the lights on and off depending on the light outside. Makes it easy. Let's see. All right, so drive select. Usually it's just in normal. We're trying to figure out what eco did, if it might make your gas mileage a little bit better. And then sport will make it a little bit more of a keep your engine in higher RPMs and stuff like that. Traction control off. That's to lock like the center diff if you need it, if you're stuck or whatever. All right, so up here, parking brake is usually automatic. So whenever you put the car in park, it just comes on. That's, I think, where it's got the auto thing right there. This is one thing Claire loves to use, and she's used it a bunch, is a brake hold. So, like, if you come to a stop and that's on, you can just let your foot off the brake, and the car will just stay stopped until you push the gas again, and then it'll go again. This has got the auto heated and cooled seats. So if it's set on auto, and you'll know that because that little green light by the auto will be on, depending on what you've got your temperature set at in the car, it'll adjust what the seats need to be at. If it's like really, you got your AC blast, and it might turn your cooled seats on full blast or something like that. So those are really nice. Climate control stuff, pretty easy, standard stuff. I usually just leave it on auto and put it on what temp I want it, and it kind of does it for me. And you got if you want to use a CD player, it's, kind of old tech, but all right, so let's see, what else do I need to do here? Oh yeah, okay. When you're controlling the screen, it's not a touch screen. So if you try to touch it, nothing's gonna happen. But you use this trackpad, it kind of moves around like that. And to enter something, you can either click it in, but that's kind of hard because it'll move sometimes. So I use these side buttons. And then map, menu, and I'm going to go into all this in another video of how to use the Apple CarPlay stuff. And that'll make it easier for you. If you do, I don't know, if you do put this in a garage, it's got the HomeLink stuff. So you can actually program this to a garage door, which is cool. And then here's your controls for, like, let's see if you can see that. This is how you open the sunroof, like the actual thing pops open. And then this is how you control the shade forward and back. And that's, I think, pretty much everything in the interior as far as controls go. Like I said, it's pretty straightforward stuff. Nothing too crazy. And I'll go into all this other stuff in another video.